Hey, everybody. Who's here? Anybody here? What do we got? I don't know. 5. It says 5 people watching. So this was just a rando live because I'm sitting here on the computer and I wanted a distraction because I don't want to do what I have to do. So why is that in the background? That side. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's my green screen. Fucking up. So anyway, hey Enzo, what's for lunch? I have a spam sandwich. That's my lunch. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I just thought I'd come on, see what everybody else is having for lunch. What are you guys doing? I was updating some videos and making new promo. And what else did I have to do? I love spam. Don't tell me you've never heard of spam. It's the other meat. I don't want to know what's in it, okay? Let's not go into a deep dive into spam. Fry that stuff up. My mom always gave us spam. I had a turkey and sharp cheddar sandwich. That's cool. Yeah, it was sandwich day for me today too, so just something quick, you know. I might make enchiladas for dinner, but I don't know. I always say that and then I never do because I ain't making enchiladas. And I have to stop and get corn tortillas if I do that. I don't know. Spam life. It's for the apocalypse. It is. You can put, in South Korea, they eat a lot of spam. They have an entire aisle dedicated to different kinds of spam. They, what do they call that dish? Well, they put the rice on it and then they wrap it in nori, the seaweed. I can't eat the seaweed though. I have some kind of weird reaction. Probably the only thing too that I have a reaction to. It is good. That's my lunch. I told you it was lunchtime. I put it on the promo. Oh, it's good. Right? Oh, man. But with these headphones, I can hear myself chewing. That's kind of gross. Fried spam and eggs. I didn't come on to talk about spam. Now I gotta finish eating this. I wanted to see who would come on, kind of brainstorm. The the new year with me, you know, because my last 3 shows, they came out pretty good, but I put a lot of work into them, and I mean that's not necessarily a bad thing, but uh, awesome, yes, yes, spam and eggs, everybody. There's my new sponsor. No, just kidding. I'm just um to just brainstorm the new year because like I said, the last 3 shows I did were it was a lot of work. Okay. A lot of slides because I needed to be able to pull up any kind of receipt that we were talking about because it was such a controversial type show, right? So that's why it took me on and off for 8, 9 days to do my last show. Because there was a lot of different components to it. And it was really hard to keep it straight. And I mean, it went off. It went off okay. I didn't think it was one of my best shows, but I think it got the point across to where we were going with it. But thank you, Jay. There's Jay. Give some spam to Jay, and I bet you he could make a masterpiece for sure. So, but I had some great guests. I mean, they were all part of the, you know, inside investigations there. So, I mean, I was really disappointed that Julie couldn't make it. She's really sick. She's so sick, she even had to cancel the interview I was going to have with her yesterday. So, that'll have to get pushed back to another day, which is not an issue for me, you know. Uh, but yeah, I thought the Ruby Creek show went really well, you know, and the Alex Petikoff show went really well. So I think I'm finally to a place where I know how I like to produce, but I want it needs to be different because a lot of people are doing the same things. A lot of people, right? And now there's new shows coming up that are doing what I do. So you have to kind of take that into consideration. I mean, my Bigfoot in the news might have to take a turn and do something different. I've been thinking about that because now there'll be 2 Bigfoot in the news before my show. Friday and then right before my show, there'll be 2 Bigfoot in the news. And I'm sorry, but we all pull our information from the same place. So the odds of duplication had just went up another 50%. Um, oh, Enzo, no, that was in New Mexico. That was in Cloudcroft. Well, around Cloudcroft. It wasn't there. We were outside. It was another half hour away from there. So but yeah, EC out of Cloudcroft. There's an amazing place there. I can't wait to start going down there and walk in that area. But I'm not going right now. There's snow and ice, a lot of ice. And yeah, and that's at 8,600 elevation. And put in the cold weather on top of that, I can't breathe. So I have to wait until the spring before I can start going to that area. It's not like walking at Mount St. Helens, which was at 400 and 500 elevation because we were along the outside of, walking around the bottom side of Mount St. Helens. So there was no elevation to deal with. So I was all good over there. Well, one time I kind of got a little asthma attack, but Um, but it's all good. Well, Jay, it's as long as they have their own take and do their own promo and don't really take from my show, then it's all good. It's all fair game because we're all talking about the same subject. So I can't complain about that. But for my show, since it's the last one, I'll end up having to last minute pull, you know, whatever segment I have. I'll have to pull them out last minute because I do a live show. I don't do a show, where I videotape it all and then just put it out there. So I can always do what I was doing before and just have to watch have to watch the shows. And then when it comes to mine, last minute, do my changes. The thing is that sometimes I don't get that opportunity to go back through. I work on my show Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. Sometimes I'm busy. So then Sunday comes and I'm doing last minute stuff. And so I don't know. I just have to, I don't know. I might get rid of that whole segment. I don't know. I'm trying to run other things in my mind of, there's a lot. There's stuff. If you're creative, you can come up with other stuff, right? Just like my be on the lookout stuff or, my show me what you got segment, which I don't think I'll ever take that one away because people like that one. They like to see the shits, you know? They like to see all the crazy stuff that people post out there. And okay, I'm taking another bite of my spam. Mm-mm. Well, I don't know. There's a ton of new podcasts out there. And some of them are really good. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. Can this mic, is it AMSR, ASMR? Ranch? Yeah. You don't want a soggy sandwich. I think I like my turkey sandwiches on regular. Well, I like my turkey sandwiches on rye, but I don't really buy rye very much except for the holidays because I'm the only one who likes it. And, you know, I shouldn't be eating bread anyway, so try not to. Try not to. Yeah, you're right, Jess. There's always going to be new stuff coming out, and it's just, making it your own. Make something special about your podcast that nobody else has or that brings in the viewers, right? Because most people have their loyal followers, right? Their loyal friends that will come every week, but you still need something to kind of get new people to come on board. Everybody wants to be successful. I could tell you it's not about the subscribers, but I don't really believe that when I hear that out there. Sometimes because you don't want to do something, I don't know. Everybody's got their own thing. Some use YouTube just to document their journey, you know, and some have a different purpose. So, hey, Mr. Lee. Yeah, like Cliff and Bobo and the whole Finding Bigfoot crew. I haven't watched anything that they've put out in so long. But when they first came out, I was glued to the TV, every time. And then we did the Finding Bigfoot after show podcast. And we would come on right after the show and we would critique the whole show like a bunch of nerds. And it was fun though, it was fun. And we had a blast doing that. It lasted maybe 1 or 2 seasons, and then it just got kind of dull, blah, just got that blah. So you do podcasting, you have to be able to keep changing and going with the times. And I mean, even from when I first started to now, the AI has changed. And now you see everybody's promos out there are all AI generated stuff. And hey, Miss Dill, there's Miss Dilly. Are you in a new place? Do you have internet now? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about, is that you got to keep it fresh, right? Like, I changed my whole background now. It's a new year. So now I've got let me move myself over here. I've got the different scenery with the meteor shower in the background there. You can't see it much when you put me back in there. But it works. It works for me. Thank you. I experimented because, now you can do videos on your background. So I experimented with a bunch of stuff, but it was too much, right? It just was too busy, too much going on, and you really wouldn't be able to see it anyway because I have a panel show, so I have people and shit up all the time. So I needed to make something that I could blend into, because my background for my mind is not video. So see how they're stopped, right? You can see that. The meteors are like stopped. But it does do a good blend in with the background. Right now, my green screen's a little wonky, so you can it's kind of crazy right now. But when for a real show, I straighten it all out, and so it blends better. Um, Harvey Dent says, Dogman, I'll put it up over here. Dogman UK has joined the other side, just put a video up, LIB, a fake saying Brent was right. I saw that. Yeah. I saw that, and I had to go and watch the whole thing. And I have to tell you, Brent told all of them, he told them that would happen with that guy. They didn't support him, they wanted him to bully, but they didn't want to go and subscribe to his channel or go into any of his lives, I'm sure, or whatever. So that's the way it is. But hopefully he goes and does his own content with other things. But I'm sure he'll come out with something else. I don't know. He keeps saying he has messages or something, or emails from people. So we'll see. That'll be quite interesting if he ends up releasing emails that people were trying, saying, attack this person or attack that person. That'll be really interesting. It'll be unfortunate, but I didn't do that. I didn't create that. 4 feet of snow, internet down on my place. 4 feet of snow. My head would be right here. No, thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's a no-go for me. I like it here. It's 60 degrees. I haven't even looked. Is it blue skies? Blue skies out there. -6. Holy cow. I'll tell you, it's probably 60 something outside right now here. Let me tell you. Hold on. 67. It is 67. That's why I moved here. But of course, in the summer, it's 115. Okay. So, which can you handle more, you know? Um, what? Dogman is a fake government agent trying to cause problems in the Bigfoot community. You know what I think? I think that is total BS. 100% BS. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. Don't agree with you there, Dent. Sorry. That's he's just a dude out there bored and entertaining himself. That's all. Don't try to make it. Where's the dang comments? Oh, there they go. They won't pull up. Um, just he's just entertaining himself. Okay, that's all. That's why I tried not to get upset about his horrible, horrible videos about me. Okay, they were pretty bad. Um, but he wasn't attacking what my words were or my show even. He's picked on me to get at Brent because he knew if he hurt me, he would hurt Brent. That's all. Okay. It was school kid stuff. And everybody says that. Everybody, both sides, were calling each other school kids. So we probably all were. Whatever. Um, where was I? It was 35 yesterday. He's like Lee. Don't trust nobody who don't show their face. You're not showing your face, Dent, but you're hiding, right? You're hiding. I know who you are, right? But I don't know who you are. We've been out of water since Monday. Monday had to get a room in Woodland because of the ice and snow. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's so weird now because you say you had to get a room in Woodland. I know exactly where Woodland is. I went all around that little place so I can see the whole little town. Um, Let me see. Where I keep losing my place. I'm hiding my identity for a reason. I'm sure you are. I don't blame you. Who wants to be locked up in a sides, right? Everybody says pick a side, pick a side. Why do you have to fucking pick a side? Why? You can do whatever you want to do. I, for one thing, don't expect anybody who follows me to say, well, I'm on her side, so I'm not going to talk to these people anymore. Don't be that. Don't be that. You know, you have to continue doing what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable. Because I don't blame you for wanting to stay out of the mess. I don't blame anybody for any of that, because it's none of my business who you follow or who you like. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself and make your own decision. If you agree with something, then stick to your guns. If you don't, then say something. Too many of us fall into uh, peer pressure, okay? And there's, okay, recently there was a lady who made a TikTok about her first time going to college. And when she went to college, she went into this science room or whatever. And the teacher had them put their chairs in a circle. facing one desk in the middle. And the teacher proceeded to tell them that if any of you get up from this chair in the next, or whatever time, if any of you get up from this chair at any time, I'm going to fail you and expel you from this class. He told them that. Then he walked to the table in the center. He put down a little bowl with the goldfish in it. He took the goldfish out of the water and put it on the table. And he left the classroom. He left all those students there staring at that goldfish dying on the table. And nobody moved. Nobody left their seat or thought twice about saving the goldfish until about 2.5 minutes later, a girl gets up and says, "Forget this," and got up and went and put the fish back into the bowl. And then the teacher came in and proceeded to tell them, "Why would you let me tell you, conform you so much that you wouldn't get up, make your own mind, and do what was right?" Right? And we have challenges like that all the time. We have stuff that happens all the time like that in our lives where we have to make decisions on what's right and wrong. You take the high road or the low road. All decisions, all the time. And shit happens to people. Bad shit happens to people all the time, and we don't know what's going on in their lives. So it's a reminder of how you want to live and that we should live better. We should live better. But at the same time, we are all entitled to our opinions, right? That took a weird turn. I was here having lunch. Anyway. Oh, did Danny come in? Yeah, Danny. I care about you too. I go visit you. How I do Danny's though is that I tend to binge watch Danny one after the other, and then I'll do my comments and stuff. I know you were in the middle there, Danny. I don't blame you for just trying to get along with everybody. It's a hard thing to do. But I wouldn't worry about that UK guy. Because I know he laid into you again yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah. That video was yesterday. But it's empty words. And we all have to remember that old thing our parents used to tell us, right? Sticks and stones. That's completely valid. That way of thinking is completely valid. Because you can say whatever you want. It's how, it may hurt your feelings and it may put you down in the dumps, but you have the ability to change that around. And I know it's harder for other people to do that. So it wasn't for me because I had you guys, many of you guys, text me and sent me emails and told me, just keep on doing what you're doing and don't, change and being supportive and all of that. And that's what got me through this little mess here, right? And I tried to make it as small as possible. And I just went on doing my show, and I tried not to, let it get me to an ugly place. It was the freaking holidays, so it wasn't hard to do. I had my family here, so it was super easy to put that all aside for, a couple weeks. And so another dirtbag teacher. Yeah, the goldfish survived. The goldfish survived. But because one girl's bravery to not allow something like that to change right from wrong. I don't know if I think it applies. It applies because we all have choices to make. Yeah, he did flip for sure. What was that time? You can paint a rock many colors, but it still remains a rock. You're right. You are right. For sure. Ugh, for sure. What do we got? We can't paint a rock and make it gold. Hmm? What do you think? I don't. I don't know. I'm taking another bite of my sandwich. Mm, but I can't hear myself. Okay, so let's brainstorm. What is Donald here? I don't know if Donald's here. Um, he had given me a bunch of stuff, headless dudes or something. What was it? What did I do with them? Dang it! Oh, I know what I did with them. They're right here. He had told me to look up the Nahani Valley, the Headless Valley, and I did. I looked it up, but I don't think there's enough there for me to do a whole show on. And has to, center around Bigfoot. So there was that. Um, what's the other one? Legend of Pomola. I couldn't find anything on that. We talked about doing the Florida fakes. Wait, Florida fakes footers? Florida fab or fake? Oh, that was Jen's idea, I think. Florida fab or fake? Oh, doctor. Yucky. Um, so I have those ideas, but I don't think they're gonna really pan out with those. So I need to kind of brainstorm new ideas, something different. And I usually go to Slackmate. Slackmate helps me with a lot of my content. Or he throws out an idea that will spur me into something else. It's weird how it works. He goes, "You got that whole show from that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So that's what I was thinking you guys could help me with. Just throw me out some ideas that I can put into, brainstorming, because you never know what can lead to, a good show down the line. Florida Man versus Skunk Ape. Who's Florida Man? Is that a is that a cryptid? Is it like an alligator man or something? What is that? Legend of the Nahoni Valley. Oh, so it's a book. Is it supposed to be based off of real happenings, or is it a fictional, or what? Because I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. South Carolina has the lizard man. You're right. It has the lizard man with and then we could go back. They have that car that got all eaten up, but I thought they said it was just like a pack of dogs. I couldn't see how a pack of dogs could destroy a bumper like that, biting through it. Jay, we're going for non-drama, non-drama, non-drama show. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So, man. Real legends. Yes, it has all kinds of legends. But I like that name. Um, but real legends. Um, I've been playing around with the idea of doing a show. Oh, see, if I say it here, somebody's gonna copy me. That's what sucks about this part, right? If I pick a show based off of a state, okay, because we already talked about the Florida thing. And I know Bigfoot Society does something in regards to Bigfoot, and he changes states every now and then, right? Doing something like that. But see, we could do like the Cherokee Devil. Where is the Cherokee Devil situated at? I would have to come up with um see, then it would end up being you could do the show where you'd have one person who encountered what they think was the Cherokee Devil, and then you could have a researcher in the area come on saying they look for the Cherokee Devil. Does that see that would be kind of hard to do though? Have a person who encountered it, and have a person who researches it. Oh. So it doesn't work unless I write this down, right? Encounter story versus researcher. See how it changes with my head? See, so there's a show right there. Boom. That's how it works. Headless men, curses, mass, graves, feral people, blah, blah. Feral people. Who's done a show on feral people before? Anybody? Has anybody? I mean, in our circle. I know there's shows out there about it. Cryptid spotlight for a different area every week. I see what you're saying. Cryptid spotlight. Oops, spelled that wrong. Why did I? Cryptid spotlight. I can't say cryptid corner because that's already taken by Bree. Bree does her show, her cryptid corner show, so I would have to change it around. But it could be. Yeah, I got an idea for that. But that could be a replacement segment for Bigfoot in the News. I agree, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I think some people see feral humans out there, and we think they don't exist, but they do. And now many people since the illness took to the woods, and maybe some of them didn't do too well, and they became these hermits out there. I don't know. I wonder how many hunters have run into feral people. J, crypto window liquor. What's that? What is that? Your mind sometimes. Your mind, Jay. You've been hanging around Michael too much. I know you two send each other crap. For real. So that's an idea. What else? Every day, me and Michael. I know. Michael forgets that I sleep at night and sends me something at midnight. It scares the crap out of me. I have to yell at him. He just forgets because he works nights. So, but I have an elderly dad. So when I get a message in the middle of the night, I don't like that very much. Yeah, he always says, "Well, I saw the little green light on next to your name," and I go, "Well, I was asleep. I don't know about the little green light." Do those other what? Do those other shows just read the Bigfoot news story, or do they have a panel that comment? They don't have a panel that comment on it. I think they're just gonna read through, kind of like what I do. I just read through it. But on another side of that, I don't do a lot of work on those. I just pull them up, put them up there, and I try to read it. And I don't really prepare those very well. I know that. I know that because those are filler segments. Okay, it's just a filler segment. But um, Steve's probably going to do more a whole thing segment on that, and CARC, CARC, does a much more thorough job. They're going to be doing a better job at that Bigfoot in the News than I ever did. I just was throwing it in there. So, which is another reason why it'll be easier for me just to trash it if I have to. It wasn't my main show, the main part. My first hour is my bread and butter, and then I do the filler stuff that people seem to enjoy because I get comments on it and people send me messages about that. So that's why it continued on the way it did. Yeah, the panel shows are great, but it's a little bit of stress involved in that because just like this last show, everybody was late, and it kind of stressed me out, put me into a different mind than what I was ready to do the show because I was frantically trying to get everybody in, and then they couldn't do it. They didn't know how to press the buttons to get in or to do what. There's three little dots you have to go to. Oh my God. Yeah, that was kind of nightmarish panel Sunday. And I tried to play it off the best I could, but it can be frustrating, because I've been talking to them all day and everybody was still late. Everybody was still late, except for Darren. Darren made it on time. Um, and you don't have any control over that, and I've had shows, well, they canceled on me an hour before the show. What are you going to do? Got to change it. Got to do something. Pull on some different people. They tend to work out, but it's frustrating. It's not that easy continually calling people, hey, you want to come on the show? You know, and you want to see new faces, but I mean, it is what it is. And there have definitely been times where I have seen the same person go from interview to interview to interview to interview within a week. We saw him on all the shows. We don't want that. We kind of want different people. And some people who I want on can't come on because they don't have the internet or the capability. They don't, you know, there's all kinds of issues. Why don't you, Gary? Why don't you make your own channel where you can just sit there and tell everybody about Argo? Not you, Enzo. This Sunday is going to be a game night, by the way. I need a break. And I'm still here, was doing research on finding new game place, but I found one. So we're going to check that out on Sunday. Um, Bourbon. Jay, it's only 1 o'clock. It's supposed to be 5 before you can have a bourbon. Yes, Gary, you would be a YouTuber and you could have your own set of rules and your own chat and everything. StreamYard's free. You can get the free version. Uh, the Green Man, which is worshipped by pagan culture and similar to Sasquatch, is never talked about. I never did a show on the Nephilim either because I don't believe that Nephilim has anything to do with Sasquatch, but that could be my take, is my reasons why I don't think. But I don't know if that's a whole show. I don't think that would go a whole hour, hour and a half. But maybe if I paired it with something like this, um, I'll really make friends with that show if I do that one. So many people think the Nephilim are the, uh, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're retired. The high noon. Yep. Yep, you're right. Oh, when you're retired, it's 5. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, no way. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. One of my kids taught me that. Um, oops. Let's see. I'll look into it, but won't promise anything. Okay, Gary. It would be a way for you to archive your stories, and your encounter and everything that's happened to you. That way, you could always say, I experienced this. Why don't you go check it out on my channel? And then, you don't have to repeat your story over and over in the chat. Would be easier for you. Yeah, that, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't. Wi-Fi style. I still never went and checked them out. You told me to check them out. I don't think I did. Tell the whole story as is. Then after, provide any evidence or takes that disagree with the story. Hmm. Oh, Spirit Art, how are you? Good to see you. I'm good. I'm just having some lunch. Was sitting here on the computer and decided to go on, see what everybody was doing. Haven't done a stream in the middle of the day in a while, long time. And then I haven't been doing the hijinks, you know, morning show because I've been kind of busy in the mornings. And Enzo, still contemplating making that into a night show. So I don't know. I just can't decide. Or just do randos. Keep doing random when I have the chance, like now. I'm not stressed out. I'm not running around doing anything. That bell, where did we get that bell? Oh, you know what it was? It was my kids won a bunch of tickets at Dave and Buster's, and that was one of the little gift things you trade in your tickets for. Um, let's see. Jay says you can have someone who believes in the Nephilim and you can counter or have someone else. Oh, yeah. At one time, somebody approached me and wanted me to do a debate show. Not for me to do the debate, but for me to be the, what do you call it? The referee. So that was another thing that I wanted to work on, was possibly doing some kind of Bigfoot debate. Um, but it would be like a weekly thing. So, or I don't know, weekly, maybe once a month. I don't know. But it would be that premise there, Jay, of I would have to get somebody from the opposite end to want to come on. And that's hard to do because people don't know how to talk, okay? They know how to attack sometimes, but you have to have the ability to stay calm and fight the words, not the person. Does that make sense? Fight the words, not the person. Debate the words that are said, not the person. So, uh, I am chilled. I'm very chilled. I'm just freaking Christmas is finally put away. It took forever to put my Christmas stuff away, and we finally got the tree put down, but I mean, it's still sitting in that big ass bag in the hallway. because I need to go out to the garage and make room again, because it seems every year I do the same thing. I forget to leave room for the tree. And I know where I want it. I'm picky about that. I just can't just throw it in there. It's got to be someplace. So I have to go out there and figure that out someday. Um, hey, Sharon. I'm tired. I'm tired. No, I'm not tired, Enzo. We talk before we got online. Before the show starts, we would start talking. And even when the show ended, we were still talking. How we could just sit and talk all the time. So I would never be tired of you, buddy. That was it was really fun. I mean, it's fun to do, but I just wanted to do better because it really only, view wise, it wasn't helping because YouTube doesn't know how to label my show. If you go look, it doesn't know where to put me because I have so much shit going on, right? I have my Sunday live show, and then I've got cooking stuff on there and camping stuff on there. And then I had the hijinks, which was something completely different. So I'm getting lost in the algorithm. So that's why I kind of did that. Um, Moderator? What? Strip shirt, and a whistle. Did I miss something? Uh, 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 Leave it. They'll fight like toddlers. You're right. You're right. They will fight till the end. But I'm not afraid of a little fight. Hmm. What? Oh my goodness. Is she, is she okay? I mean, that's good news. I'm not near anywhere, Mr. Lee. Just to get to the area I want to go to, I have to travel 2 hours. Um, I want game cameras, but I want them primarily to put around my camp. Um, so when I'm there and I hear something, I can go back and see what it is. Not primarily to leave out there to see what's crossing the trail or going back and forth. It would be mostly for around the camp, like, 2 or 3 to cross around. Um, so you could get a view from all the different areas. That would be my primary use for it. Remember, the more shit you put up, the more time you have to spend viewing it or listening to it. So, um, she's alive and slowly getting better. Oh, that's great news. That's great news. So happy for you. Do you have game cameras to watch the game cameras? See, that's what you need. You actually you need game cameras to put onto audio recorders, because how many times have you heard the stuff hitting, and then you can't explain what it was? But I think those great big game cameras do not do us justice. You need small cameras, smaller ones. Somehow technology still hasn't caught up to um, smaller tech. So, mm, that's tough. Oh, Jay, don't even remind me about that. Before we went to bed, I saw it. I saw it there, like in the back of your truck. It would have, oh, I can't even think about that. Huh. But what? Why do, oh, I can't read it over there. Why do people use cameras? I approached them here on and got awesome results. Your case is kind of special, Gary. We don't see the things you see, you know? Whatever it is you see, you were touched and given that sight to see that what you see, you know? So it's not that easy for a lot of us. Oh, you approach them head on. Well, still, yeah. I don't, I was thinking about that last night at the shindig, Jay. I don't know, with all the little sounds we were hearing and stuff, I may have been brave enough to go out there again at night if, Bren and Thomas were there. But I don't know, because we were hearing something, right? So there was some kind of animal out there, or, well, we're all animals, but I don't know. I don't know if I think Brent would have definitely said, "Well, let's go look." I would have gone. I would have just gone. It wouldn't have been a second thought. But, we had protection. So, I don't know. Hmm. I'd love to go back though, for sure. But it's so freaking far, because I want all my stuff with me so that I could cook for you guys and have all my shit. What about making your own a Sasquatch movie? Like a fake movie or a documentary? We were going to make a documentary, a big documentary, Brent and I, about the shindig, but I'm a horrible videographer, so a lot of my material was not good because I was recording all the time, but a lot of it's not worthy. You bring the spam, I'll cook it if you bring it. uh, a fake movie to see how easy it can be. Oh, yeah. It is harder than you think to make quality videos. If you do not have a proper gimbal or um, what do you call it? Tripod, camera picks up everything you're doing, right? I mean, look at that last night video I had. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible, but I still put it out there. I gave everybody a warning and I still put it out there because it was fun and it was interesting and it was different than the other two I had put out from the previous nights because it just felt different. It was different something, going on. And um, we definitely did more walking on that night. It was only still half a mile. But when you're walking on it was super uneven. It wasn't like the other trails we had taken. So it was definitely different, but horrible. My video was just absolutely horrible. I don't know what to tell you because I was paying attention to my surroundings and not so much my camera that night. My head was more on a swivel that night. So I would be watching something out there. My camera would be facing straight at Brent, but I wasn't watching until okay, I would catch on to where my camera was. So that whole video was horrible like that. Um, I mean, you guys got the gist of where we were and what was going on and stuff like that, but the Blair Witch, yeah, my Sasquatch Witch project there. I really did it for me to capture what I was feeling at the moment, but because I don't know what was happening. I don't know what was happening that night. Something was happening, and when you all you have is your hearing, it just you know, it's so much more intense. You can just hear everything going on, but the camera didn't pick up nothing. My phone didn't pick up anything. And I keep going back thinking, well, why didn't I turn on my phone sooner? I would have caught that thing coming up at the back end of the trailer, of the tent, you know, because my mind kept wanting to say it was just the bear. It's just a bear. Get ready. It's a bear. Video of uneven terrain is tough to watch. Don't watch that video for sure. I warned everybody of getting seasickness or whatever, because it was bad. A shakedown cruise. Hmm. That's how yeah, and that was pretty much my first time I'd done something like that. I've done some, but I was holding the camera, and I guess I tend to be more steady when I'm using my hand, but using a stick, selfie stick with the gimbal on the end. It's a lot different because as it gets heavier, as the video goes on, my video goes down because it's getting heavier and heavier to hold. Yeah, that happened. I hear that, Grasshopper. Good to see you. Yeah, I already been on for an hour. Well, we knew they were yes, we did. We seen the track on that other campground. It was a print as clear as I could see it. It was a print. So um so you guys didn't even get any notifications at all. Hmm? I don't know what to tell you. Maybe unring the bell and re-ring the bell. Have to. Things have been really crazy. Even my subs, they'll go down and then they shoot back up, and they're just all over the place. They seem not real. How that's working? I don't know. Hmm. Well, I made the promo, I put it on the StreamYard, hit the thing, and then I came live. So there wasn't a whole lot of notification to give. So that could be it too. That I came on right after I made the show. As soon as I created it, I got off of that and then I jumped on. So that may have been some of the problem too. Because I just thought, well, whoever comes on comes on. If not, I'm just gonna keep I'll just go for, a little while. Um but no, we had we're in here now to 2019. We got up to a little bit, I think 25. I'm not sure. I'm not really wasn't paying attention. Because my well, it says 19 on my StreamYard, and it says, oh, now it says 19 over here too. Sometimes they're different. You never know what's going on. 5 years, and I still don't have 500 subscribers, but I love to cook, and we love to watch you cook. We do. Um, hmm. Enjoy watching the show and the spam. Hit the like button. Hit the like button and leave a comment. The comments tend to, for whatever reason, when you go to a channel and you leave a comment, it helps put it into the algorithm, and which goes to oh God, what's it called? It's called dang it, I'm not gonna remember the name. It helps promote your show out to other channels. Okay. So if somebody's looking up Sasquatch, Bigfoot, or hoaxes or something, whatever I've hashtagged, then it pushes you out more for some reason, because it seems like on my shows that I get more comments down on the description, more, that those shows do really well. They get more views. Yeah, engagement. Yeah. It's still not the word I was looking for, but yeah, it's like that. Oops. Elon for nothing. Nikki, is it snowy there? No, it is what did I say it was, guys? 60 degrees and blue skies. 67. I think it's like let me I forgot already. Oh, somebody sent me a message. Hold on, I gotta check that one. Oh, Timu. I don't need that one. 69. It is 69 now outside. Ooh, can you see? Ooh, how do I get it to go there? It's almost shorts weather. uh, What time? Oh, I still left it. Oh shoot. See, I moved. Now I'm all fuzzy again. Fuzzy was it? There we go. No, our cold weather, we're really right on the edge, right where we are of where that cold front's coming through. So we just got a little bit. It went down into the 30s at night, but pops right back up during the day. So, and we've had a lot of wind, and that's about it. It's warm now, 34. Oh, I can hear my husband on the phone trying to spy. Who's he talking to? He took time off to be here to get some of his gear ready for his trip. How about torches and pitchforks, peasants? Let's take Washington. What? Whoa. When you said that, my whole camera went out. What the heck? Come on. Focus. 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 I don't know why. It was just on. I'm being suppressed by my own damn camera. That's what's happening. Okay. Now. There it goes. Oh, one of these days I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta. He's really loud. Can you hear him? He's Puerto Rican. He talks loud like that. Hey, Robert. Good to see him. Just hanging out, chilling, having some spam sandwiches. Love you, Jay. Bye. Say hi to Monda. He may come over here. I'm gonna have to mute you if he does. Dan, are you AKA Harvey Dent? I want to know who Harvey is. Who are you? Because at first I thought it was Jeff. I thought it was Jeff. And then I thought it was Trackway or Chessboard. One of those two. What? When you come on at unusual times, I'm usually paying attention. I wasn't even on YouTube for the last few hours. Yeah. No, it was just a last minute kind of chill stream lunchtime. I was sitting here doing some odd work on my show and having lunch. I don't know. We all want to know. Yeah, you always show yourself as yourself. So I do too. I used to have a fake account like a long time ago, but I forgot how to log into. I changed the password. I can't even get rid of it, and I don't even know how to get it back. Um, Harvey Dent. He's not causing any problems. Although he does go everywhere into everybody's chat. Hmm. I don't have a problem with that. Unless you go into. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go there. Danny, I'm too tired to be anything but me. Right? For sure. I went and checked out other social media sites, but I haven't had any issues with YouTube because I don't do anything nefarious on my channel. I don't do, you know, I have minor cussing because I do cuss every now and then, but aside from that, I'm not doing anything. I don't have any strikes or anything on my show. I get copyright for music. That's different. You don't get kicked out for that unless you have a bunch of those. And they give you the opportunity to take it out. And it even says when that one of those pops up, it even says this does not hurt your channel. It says that. And they just make you either mute the music, delete the whole segment, or change the music. So you have all kinds of options they give you when you have something playing in the background that has music. So you don't have to even, and you can leave it as is if you're not monetized. So a lot of my stuff, it just stays on there. And if I ever get monetized, I can go back and mute that little 30-second spot of music, and then I'm fine. But it really doesn't matter until I would get monetized. If and when I get monetized. I don't know if I'd ever get monetized. Oh yeah, you're right. He is the Two-Faced guy. Um, mentioning Two-Faced, because there was somebody who had a hard time with me having the buy me a coffee. That I'm trying to make money. I had to explain this 100 times. I used the buymeacoffee.com because when you sign up for free, they allow you to have a store in there. And I wanted a place to sell my wood burning stuff. Yes, you have the option to buy me a coffee and to support my channel or whatever. I moved the ticker from $5 a coffee to $1, which is the lowest mark you can have on there, so that I could still have the little store. My store is empty right now. I actually, like 3 shows ago, somebody put the link in the chat and several people went, and I only have one thing in the store right now, one thing left. So I need to start wood burning to put some more stuff in there. So that was a good thing. I sold my art, but that's what I use it for. It's mostly a place to show my art, to have one place handy that takes care of a lot of stuff. So Anti-caffeine. It is a good problem, right? I know. I don't have a problem with anybody trying to monetize, make money at this, because this stuff takes time. Um, I don't usually have a problem with anybody trying to make money at this thing. So it's a nothing burger to me, you know. So what if you sell T-shirts or whatever, trying to make a buck off of Bigfoot? I just never got that because I love to buy Bigfoot shit. I have Bigfoot shit all over my house, you know. Well, not all over. In my curio cabinet and right here in my studio is full of that stuff. I mean, I look at this. Is this not cool? It's my Bigfoot back scratcher. Is that not cool? Come on, tell me about it. Who wouldn't want one of these? I love it. But I did tell myself I would never sell my own t-shirts or cups or whatever until I reached that 1,000 mark threshold. So, oh, I left Danny up there. Take a rest. There you go. An artist with no inventory is a fabulous. I never thought about it that way. I just thought about it as I'm lazy as heck. I haven't done anything. Although I did go get a bunch of canvases, big canvases that I might be exploring with. So, and I am going to be desperate to keep busy in the next few months. So, um, I've got a lot of projects, right? Um, make this channel keep growing and do my wood burning and start painting again. And I need to get my backyard ready for spring, come March and April. So I got a lot of little things, and then I need to prepare for trips. So I should stay busy. Jen's been working. And Sundays, Jen pops in right near the end because that's when she gets home from work. Oh, phone. You mean call-in show? I don't know how that works. How do I link? Do I have to link? It would have to be an internet phone number, right? And then I could link that in to the show. I haven't researched that, but I don't know. Would anybody call? I don't want to be like, call in. Here's the number, and then nobody call in. That would be ridiculous. I would be embarrassed. I know Pat tried to do the call in thing, but I really need a better system. Now, actually my system is all good now. I am ready to go pretty much. What I mean is how do I say? I just don't want it, to be jerry rigged with a phone here in the corner or whatever. It would really literally have to go through my studio, you know. Let me make a note of that. Phone in. And I mean, we could have one, a show, a phone-in show, like once a month, and then I could do 3 shows that would be content related. That might work. That's a really good idea, Mr. Lee. East of the Rockies, you're on the air. Am I supposed to do that in a radio show? And welcome to Sasquatch Secrets. You are in the House of Secrets. I'll figure that one out. Oh, shit. See, and I got to figure this stupid camera out. And see, it went back on its own. It's when I move. If I move away, it loses. It might be this. Let me put it back. Put it back like that. Wait. Call-in shows are boring. Call-in shows are boring. Plug in a burner phone. How do you even plug in a phone though? That's what I'm trying to say. How do you do that? Because see, I have to get it's very complicated, right? I have to get the phone line to go through the voice meter, to go through the VP line so that I can hear it through because my headphones go through the mic. And so that you guys could hear the phone call. It's not any good if I'm the only one who can hear a phone call. So it's got to be able to do the whole circuit. And I'm sure it's not that difficult. I just haven't researched it. I don't know. No, I'm not. They have the whole equipment. I'm working off of what I have here, Danny. That's what I'm saying. I need to make it work with what I have. I don't want to be spending any more extra money. But that's what I'm saying. I bet you I could get an internet line. I can't do that. I can't spend any more money. We're already going to be spending money. So winter is a great time for creating. I know, Enzo. I saw she had an interesting day. Ooh, man. And it had a girl's name attached to that person, and it was a naked dude. My sister let a naked dude on her show. Oh my lord. Jera freaked out. She was so worried and upset about that. um My friend Dave Sunstrom has some free internet number for his call-ins. See, that's what I was thinking. Find the free internet phone numbers. And then I could share that tab and you guys should be able to hear it. I'll have to check it out. It did look like JoJo. That wouldn't have been JoJo though. Enzo, I can never unsee that now. Ah, God. Um, what? When was that naked guy show? She erased it. I'm pretty sure she erased it. I think she was gonna try to just delete that little. It was just like a minute or 30 seconds even, But she said she was gonna go back and delete it. I don't know if she did or not. I don't. When was that, Enzo? You were on there. Do you remember what day that happened? I still can't unsee that. You power of suggestion. Yikes. Pow- 3 weeks ago? Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago. I don't know. It was free. Nothing's free anymore. Full blown naked too, though. I mean, he made it a point. He he clicked on, and then he walked all the way back, naked ass, and turned around. And then she took it down. So that's all you see. Yeah, crazy. I don't watch her show, or she keeps wanting me to come on the show. Oh, she wants you as a guest. Yeah. Did you go on her show? You went on her show before? I've been trying to get you to come on my show like forever. Mm. Oh, I don't know. Well, these are some good ideas here. I'm still going to do the game night Sunday. And mm, I really need to get a new calendar in here. I haven't gotten a new calendar for in here. The week the week after that, it's so up in the air if I'm going to be able to do a show. I'm sorry. Dang it, come on. Um, Let me look. Okay, so we've got this coming show will be the 21st. And yeah, the 28th is up in the air. I don't know if I can do a show that day yet. I won't know until next week at this time. I can't believe we're already halfway through January. Okay. I can't do metaphysical topics anymore. I kick ass and it pisses them off. Was involved for 30 years or so, including speaking at conferences. What do you mean it pisses them off? I don't understand. Is that another new picture you have up? If you're good at something, you're good at something. I don't see why it should piss anybody off. Oh, You don't sugarcoat anything. Yeah, then you shouldn't probably go on her show. She's a little more delicate. I hear you, Gary. I usually don't chat a lot in the chats. I just come on, I put my little emojis up to let everybody I'm there, and then I say hi to whoever says hi to me, and then I just leave it. And I'm doing other things, like washing the dishes. So it's all good. Yeah, because look, we only have, I don't even know. Hold on. Let me look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only showing about 4 or 5 people in the chat. But there's 22 people watching. So a lot of people are doing that. It's all good. It's not like this is a major participation, show I'm doing here. It was just a hangout while I'm here. A meeting place for travelers. Pretty soon they're going to start up the winter farmers market. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll take you guys on a trip to the farmers market. What's for dinner? I have to figure dinner out too. I think I may have taken stuff out of the freezer too late. I hate when I do that. Don't I don't say anything when I have nothing to say. I just listen. Right. Winter's farmers market. What do they sell? Snow cones? Yeah. Well, it's 70 degrees here. No winter. So snow cones and it's nothing. It's business as usual over here. The one thing here El Paso gets in the winter is the wind. So it's really based off the wind over here. We get outrageous gusts up here and microbursts and stuff. So all of the vendors on their canopies, they have those homemade, sandbags holding them down, or the coffee cans with the cement and the, hook on there. Because, yeah, you could take those canopies, will just take off on you. Mushroom and cheese omelet. Pretty good. I remember that tumbleweed video you shared a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that was about an hour, taken like about an hour from here, more towards east of here. Okay, almost right when you hit the plains, because you get the oil plains out there. But that's how it looks here too. Is just tumbling tumbleweeds, just going across. Their whole sections of fences will just be plastered with these tumbleweeds. They make quite a mess, actually. You have to. Ugh. I don't have that. I don't think I have that tumbleweed. Where did I put it on my Facebook? Is that where I put it? I don't remember. Where did I share it? Let me see. Let me see. And I can show you guys real quick. There it is. Oops. That's not how you do that. And the audio to this actually sounds like a herd of cattle going through because of the. Okay, that's ready. Hold on, I can share it with you. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm like, why is it not coming up? Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, there we go. You ready? Ready? Do you want me to put them? Like crazy? Look at that. That's how it looks. These are all little ones. There's some that are so. See there, like that big one. Oh my god, those big ones are scary. They scratch the heck out of your car. Yeah, critters. They do look like critters, and they go back into you, and it hurts. It hurts. See now, all those are going to keep going and going and going until they hit some fence, and they're just going to start stacking up, so that you have these mountains out there with that are just tumbleweed mountains. It's weird. It's so weird. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, whatever. It worked. No, that's really how it is, Robert. Out here, it's really like that. I'll try to get my own footage this year. I had pictures of this tumbleweed that was more like a tumble tree. It was like as big as a car. It was huge. Right down the street from us because I live on the outskirts of El Paso. So we're in farmland, a lot of fields out here. And yeah, it's crazy. Hmm. Oh, this is the person who has never been west of the Mississippi. I seen videos of them attacking cars. Yeah, you gotta look out, man. They scratch the paint right off because a lot of those brush, it's brush. It's actually alive during the summer, right? It's not till the winter time that they break off and then the wind picks them up and takes them. So they're big. They're big weeds. um, really, you really haven't been to the West Coast at all? Yeah, told you. Grasshopper seen him too. There's just like yeah, the Great Wall of tumbleweeds. Yeah. The bottom of the mountain is probably that tall, but where I was at was 8,600 feet. The top, if you go up and around, EC, the lady that had that experience, she actually lives at 9,000 feet, I think she said her house is on. She doesn't have cell service or anything where she's at. So yeah, 8,600 where I was at my camp spot. And then it was probably like a little bit lower, 8,300 where I was walking around at her sighting spot. So it's in the 8,000s. That whole mountain kind of, so you're kind of in different spots all over, but well over 8,000 elevation, that whole area. So very hard to breathe. Can't breathe. Oh, there's Jen. I ate off my lipstick. No more lipstick. Working. I told you she was working. Yes, we have a lot of high country. Not well, I mean, even here in El Paso, right outside, I've got the Franklin Mountains, but they're not your typical mountains. They're rock. They're just rock mountains with rock. That's it. You get sagebrush on there and stuff, but it's not a forested type of mountain that you would consider, So there's nothing on that mountain right there. But 2 hours north of here, those are some serious mountains, and those go up all the way along and attached. That's like the very end of the Colorado Rockies. So that will go all the way up. Hi, Flyby. Haven't seen you in a while. Um, I, you know who else supposedly researches in New Mexico? Well, does research in New Mexico areas, Breaking Bigfoot. Have you guys heard of Breaking Bigfoot? It's Jesus Payan. He was the actor who played Gonzo on Breaking Bad. He researches Sasquatch. And I think he's a lot in that area in Alamogordo area and Cloudcroft. And so I'll probably be running into him up there. But I went to go look at his stuff, and I'm very kind of, I don't know. There's a couple of pictures there that just don't look right to me. Thought I'd throw that out there just so you guys can go take a look too and let me know if you see what I see. Was he really on She Squatchers last night? He's starting to get a little traction. I don't want to say anything because it's huge possibility I would run into him up there somewhere. So I don't want to piss him off. But anyway, make up your own mind. Go look at the recent pictures he's put up, and y'all let me know what you think of them. Because, no, I mean, I can try to show you here, actually. Under what? Where did I see them? There. Here. What the heck is that? Not seeing the pictures now. Why did it take them? Oh, weird. The pictures aren't here anymore. I wonder if we saved them. That is weird. They're gone. Maybe I'm just. Where else can I go? Here. Sorry, I'm still looking. Yeah, no, they're not there anymore. So, I guess, I wonder if he has a different website. Oops. Let's see if he has Breaking Bigfoot. He does. Well, maybe it was on this website. Oh man, he has Mark Bell on here. I'm still not seeing the pictures that he had out. I guess they got scrubbed. Huh. They're not there anymore. Okay. So that's why you go and save that shit. You save it. You screenshot it. Let's see if I screenshotted it. Man, my whole phone is full of freaking screenshots. Um, that means I screenshotted it on the computer. Because it's not on my phone. I don't know, you get the idea. If I find it, I'll put it on one of the shows. My sister's here. Oh, she's way up there. Wow. I was fooling around with that, trying to look for that picture. What's up, Suze? I don't do psychic Bigfoot shows. Hi, Suze. Suze. Let me see. We were talking about your naked dude on your show, Susie. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna be on tonight. I kind of ran out of things to say, but that's because now I got all interested in wondering if I saved that screenshot of, and I have the tiniest little icon pictures, of course. How do you make that shit bigger? Oh, that's not how you do it. Dang, what did I just do? Let's go to. I really wanted to show you guys this picture because it looked like the Hulk. Okay, the picture looked like the face of a Hulk. And I swear, I took screenshots. And what I was going to do was go and see if I could find the actual screenshots, the actual photo of the Hulk picture. But I was working, it was during when I was making the show last week. So I'm really surprised the picture is gone. Is that it? That's not it. Hmm. I am so bad at labeling shit. It all says screenshots. Screenshot with the date, right? But I didn't label what the screenshot was. I'm really bad at that because I'm doing it so fast. Look, there's the Colorado train thing and Bigfoot train, and it says screenshot. Well, that's not it either. It's here. I just gotta find it. I don't know where it's hiding. Because it could be down here too. I just have too much shit. You guys would be like freaked out if you saw how much stuff I have on my computer. Yep. Susie, yes. What? It is. When I moved it back, it came back. It did that. Is that what it is? Okay. Refocus. Refocus. Okay. So I'll try to leave it out of the picture then. Um, there you go, Mr. Lee. Robert, I thought it was hilarious, but apparently it's bad for business. What are you guys talking about? What's this one say? I can't read it all. It's yes, but you did used to start your show after Mogs, and when I came over, you were finished. She didn't have a show last week. Jara couldn't make it, I think. So, well, we've been on 2 hours. I should probably get some stuff done. For sure, for sure. I'm gonna figure out this damn camera right now. Right now. Open links. Yeah. Naked people for sure. It sounded like it was funny to hear people talking about it. I have no desire to see it. Yeah, I don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. It was not good. Yeah, it was not a very good looking dude. But it was funny. Poor Jara. I don't know. She was just so upset. So upset. Right? I don't know if she'll ever get over it. Scarred for life. Scarred for life, for sure. Well, hmm. Oh, I wanted to test something. Do you guys hear this? Hold on. I'm going to do it. Do you guys hear that okay? Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I was fiddling again, and you never know when you mess with some of this stuff, it takes you. We have a leak in the reactor. Well, some of my audio seems really low, and then some it seems really loud. I don't know why all that happens. And I need to get this guy right here. This guy, I'm going to put him on a video that with that audio. Because right now it's two different buttons and it's a pain to put him up and then to take him down. I have to be like in two different places at the same time. But I like him. I think he's fun looking. Oh, I still have the Bob Garrett audios on here. You have to take stuff off because you're only allowed 100 slots, okay, of room. And surprisingly, you fill that up. So, because the slots include music background, your backgrounds, your video clips, your overlays, your logos, your theme, your branding. So there's a lot of little things on there. And each one takes up a slot. What? Wait, I missed something about Sunny. At Jen Sunny, the paranormal chop chop saw a similar UFO many years ago. It was very low over his house. Yeah. Tonight I'll be reading quotes from my quote book and my guests how they feel about them. I want everyone to tell me how they feel, whether they disagree or not. Should make great conversation. Who's your guest? Ow. I think I hurt my shoulder putting my Christmas stuff away. I'm always hurting myself. Trying to do too much. I'm not as strong as I used to be. Let's just put it that way. Focus, my dear, focus. Focus. It should be what kind of puppies? Caroline and you. Caroline and me? Is Caroline still there? Oh, good Lord. You need to tell everybody Caroline's going to be there because then you're going to get like 50 people over there because she's going to show her titties off. You'll for sure get some people over there tonight, Suze. Oh. Right. Hopefully she keeps her shirt on. I highly doubt that. Uh, look, Robert's like, what? We have a cousin who She's a little bit fun. She's very fun. That kind of nudity is pre-approved. I can't control her. That's out of my wheelhouse. Nobody can control her. Why is that like that? Oh, that was weird. Eccentric. That's a good word, Susie. Eccentric. Eccentric. We love her to death, though. I should end this. It's already been over. Oh, we already a 2 hour, 2:11. uh, yeah, well, I'm available. Let me know what time you're going live and shoot me a link, okay? Okay. I'm going to bring this to an end. Okay, which outro should I use? That one or that one? I think this one's not updated, so I'm going to look at it so I can update it. I think this one still has the hijinks show on the end of it, but whatever. Okay, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I ate all my sandwich. Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you guys in the next chat.